What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lyndon Britt from successwithlyndon.com, also the founder of Home Run Marketing, where we cover all bases of your business. And today, I don't know what's going on with Facebook, man. The first couple of times I've been trying to get on, it's just not letting me get into this thing. But anyways, got a nice little topic for today. It's going to help you in your marketing. It's going to help you in your marketing today. Today, I got a nice one. We're going to be covering the topic. If you do this, you will lose them. If you do this, you will lose them. So while everybody's hopping on here, what's going on, Miss Jenny? Appreciate you hopping on. While everybody's hopping on, if you happen to be watching the replay of this, fast forward about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. This is where the content going to begin. I'm going to be greeting a couple of people as they come on, saying hello. And as you do enter on, let everybody know where you're watching from. What's going on, Miss Janessa? Let everybody know where you're viewing from. I myself am from the sunny Dallas, Texas, where it feels wonderful outside. It's still in the 80s right now. I want to go play some baseball. I really do wish I could. But let everybody know where you're viewing from. I love to be able to connect people. You never know when you're right next to somebody, or you could just meet your new best friend by just typing in where you're from. Alberta, Canada. That's wonderful, man. Wonderful. Canada. I can't wait to visit Canada. I had a friend of mine who's in a program with me who told me about Canada and showed me some pictures. I cannot wait to visit. I cannot wait. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started in this thing. Forgive me, had to drop some. Just drop some. Go ahead and get started with some things. And I'll go ahead and toss this out here. What's going on, Mr. Anthony? Good to see you in this thing, man. Appreciate you hopping on here. What's going on, Mr. Clive? Man, love that dude. That dude right there. That's my other Canadian guy right there. Hey, I mean, not Canadian. I'm sorry. Australian. Ooh. Miss Bebe, what's going on? All right, so I will throw this out there, let you all know this is not a Bible lesson, but what I do, I apply the Word of God to my business. So just to let you all know, this is not me taking the Bible out of context. This is just how I apply the Word of God to my business. I love to be able to give you a scripture to go along with the message that I have for today. And once again, the message for today is if you do this, you will lose them. All right, so we're going to talk today about Matthew chapter 7, verse 7. Okay. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. What's going on, Mr. Marcus? Appreciate you hopping on here. I said a lot of you all may have heard that scripture before. Matthew 7 and 7. Once again, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door will be open to you. All right, now I'm going to come to the and from the aspect of prospects. All right, a lot of prospects when they're looking. People looking to change their situation. There's a lot of people that are looking to change their life. So what they're doing, they're seeking. You say asking you to begin. They're asking for somebody to help them with a certain situation, whether it's financial, whether it's life, somebody needs some help going on, whether it's personal problems, whatever it may be. Somebody is asking. They're asking for some help. How they're asking, they're not necessarily coming out saying it with word of mouth. See, I'm going to go ahead and I do a lot of beating around the past when I want to start jumping right into it. So I'm jumping right into the meat of things. A lot of times people will indirectly ask you for help. How do they indirectly ask? They will throw hints out at things that they're looking for to change a certain situation. What's going on, beautiful Miss Pamela? Driving right now, but listening to the metro. I appreciate you hopping on here, listening on, man. You be careful while you're driving, and make sure you're not looking at the screen unless you had a red light or something. All right, but they ask for the help indirectly. You may have a certain conversation with somebody where they're sitting up there looking at, and you're talking and they say, man, I'm tired of everything going on. I wish I could just have a couple of days off. Man, I wish I could have some more time with my family. Man, I wish I just had a little bit more money to do this. I wish I had more PTO so I can be able to take more time off. I wish I can go visit. They're indirectly asking for help. They're indirectly asking. They say, ask and you shall be given. All right, now seek and you shall find. They're looking for opportunities to be able to help take them out of their situation, whatever it may be. Personal experience. I used to work a 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. job. At some point in time, I was looking for something while people were asleep at the job. I used to work at a hospital. While people were asleep and I was sitting up there not doing anything, my thing, I didn't want to continue to do that. I was looking for an opportunity to be able to get out of that situation I was in. I got tired of being away from my wife. My wife worked during the day and I worked during the night, and we barely saw each other. We crossed paths just enough to say hello, give me a kiss, give me a hug, have a good day. And that's how it was. And I wanted out of my situation. I know I wasn't the only one. They are actually seeking, while I was at work, I was seeking for opportunity to be able to get out of that situation. And it says, knocking the door will be open. Number one, they're going to find somebody that's going to present something to them. See, understand this, that they are knocking on every door. They're knocking on every door. You have a business opportunity. You may have an opportunity or something to be able to help them with their situation, but a lot of people won't open their mouth. Understand that if they come to you asking for something, you are not the only person that they are seeking. You are not the only person that they are listening to. Okay? Hold on one second. Let me check something. Make sure I'm still good. Make sure I'm still good. If you agree with this, if you find some value in this, hit a few thumbs up. Go ahead and share this thing out. Invite a couple of people to watch this thing, because if you believe this, if you've been in this situation before and you can understand this, possibly before you got into business for yourself or whatever, if you believe this, throw a few thumbs up, a few hearts, and hit that share button to get a lot more people to be able to check this out. Reason being, because I'm about to unveil some things that you know of that people are doing that is hurting their business. Okay? You're about to see it right now. Now, once again, they're asking for help, whether directly or indirectly. Number two, they're seeking for something to help them in this situation, and they are knocking on every single door. This is why you see so many people that jump into something. They're jumping from they're jumping from company to company to company to company, because they're looking for something to help them with their situation fast. They're looking for everything that can help them. All right, now, from a marketing standpoint, if you do this, you will lose them. Okay? You've already got their attention. If you're doing something, whether it be a Facebook Live, where you're promoting your business, whether you're showing yourself being happy with whatever it is that you're doing, and you're not throwing it out there, you are actually showing them away. Number two, they're letting those words out. They're saying what they're saying because they feel that you can help them. And a lot of people are too proud to actually ask for help, so they'll beat around the bush hoping that you pick up the point. All right, now, this is where a lot of marketers make the mistake. They go on social media and they go on any other thing and they start plastering their business opportunity. Even if you tell a specific person, you just start telling them about your business opportunity. What's going on, Junior? Appreciate you hopping on this thing, man. You start telling them about the business opportunity. Hey, you should look. Guess what? You just lost them. Believe it or not, 9 out of 10 times, I'm not going to say that, not going to say every single time, 9 out of 10 times, more than likely, you're going to lose a person, okay? The reason being, if you go and promote your business opportunity on social media or anything else, or even on your blog, if you go out there and you start promoting names and companies and stuff like that, guess what happens? Like I said, seek and you shall find. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to start seeking to find out more about the company that you're a part of. Because believe it or not, the many people that say they want help, when something is presented to them, they want it to be perfect. Although nothing is perfect. And the reason why, and I'll get to that in a second of why I say that, okay? They're going to go out searching of what your company is about. If your company was supposed to help me lose weight, and I was supposed to lose 15, and you're telling me I can guarantee 15, 20 pounds in a day, guess what? I want to find out if that's legit. I want to find out if that's real. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go pull up Google. I'm going to go pull up anything else that I can find to get a review to find out if what you're telling me about is legit, or what I see you posting about is legit. And as soon as I see a negative comment, oh, that's not real. That's how a lot of society works right now. They can get one biased opinion of something that didn't work for one particular person and run with it. If you don't believe me, look at the tabloids right now. Look at the tabloid. I don't care if you go pick up any one of those little paper magazines that is right at the front counter of most registers of grocery stores, and they have headlines on them that have the most negative things to say about people. And what happens? That stuff, they call it, end up being in the tabloids. What's going on, Mr. Leandrew? They end up in the tabloids, and people take what that thing says and they start running. Did you know that so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so? Did you know that so-and-so? And they believe it because they read it somewhere. That's why you do not want to start plastering your business opportunity all over social media and everything else that you do, because the people that you want to reach are seeing what you're doing and they're doing their own research. And if they find a negative comment, they don't believe in it. They want to find something that they look at that they can't find anything negative about. All right, now this is the part where I get back to what I was talking about. People looking for something that happens to be perfect. What I mean by having to be perfect, once again, they're looking for something that they can't find any negativity in, because if they're in a certain situation, they can't afford to waste money on something that won't work. That's what they're thinking. I can't afford to waste money on something that doesn't work. So when I look this up, I definitely don't want to be surprised by seeing 3 or 4. I mean, you can have 1,000 comments of positivity and somebody sees 3 or 4 comments that say, I give you a perfect example. Look at eBay, okay? You look at eBay and you look at those ratings. A lot of times when people look at those ratings, you have a 96, 97% happiness or whatever. Those people go on there, look at the red stars just to see what those negative comments were about. This person say, I didn't get my product on time. The wrong thing came or something. And guess what? Now this person made a decision. I don't want to buy from this person. I'm going to find somebody that's selling it. That even goes worse. Okay? So if you're putting your business opportunity out there for somebody to do their research, do their own research, they don't even have the opportunity to get the full, details of what it is that you have to offer. What it is was somebody posted some negative result that they got because they weren't consistent enough to stick with something that worked, whether it was the product or the service or the business opportunity themselves. And guess what? They decided they wanted to plaster because they didn't get the results that they wanted within a specific amount of time. So if you do that, you will lose them. Okay. Once again, like I said, they're knocking on every single door. So I don't care if you're with Herbalife, if you're with Primerica, if you're with Isogenics, if you're a Mary Kay, if you're with Avon, I don't care what company you're with. If you're putting it out there, they're looking for negative comments. They're looking to make sure when they join something, they want it to be perfect. And believe it or not, they're still looking at you. Okay. If you happen to not get the success that you want, did you know that we're destined for greatness? We are destined for greatness. It's absolutely so. We're destined for greatness. But that doesn't stop, and I'm not refuting what you say, but that at the same time, that doesn't stop the other people that are looking for excuses of not to change the situation. I want to change my situation so bad. And you're presenting this to me, and I believe it could work, but there's always that but. Simply because you put that. So how do you change that situation? How do you get them to look at your situation look at your business opportunity without going through all that? I've been through this before, but we're going to go through this again because I still see it from a lot of people that I know. Yes, from people that I know. So I'm hoping if there's someone that I know that you're doing this, I'm hoping this is helping you. Okay. You want to do what they call a curiosity post. A curiosity post. And I'm giving you a little secret here. Perhaps your company does provide a great service or product. What you want to do is put out something that your company provides. If you have a great shake, perhaps you take a picture with, I don't know, a shake or whatever it may be. Like I said, I'm just throwing out shake. Or perhaps you have a tube of your makeup if you happen to be with a beauty product or something. And you hold it up. And you say, hey, this will work wonders for my whatever. I've lost 30 pounds in so-and-so. I've lost 2 pounds in the last week. See, a lot of people just if they're looking for a few results just to show that something works. Say, I did this, it hit a whole bunch of my blood sugar. I woke up with a lot more energy today after I tried this new product. Guess what? A lot of people are going to be wondering, what's the new product you tried? What are you talking about? Hey, what's that you're holding? I don't see a name on it. And guess what? Believe it or not, a lot of people now they're interested in what it is because you hadn't thrown their name out. Now they want to find out more about what it is. Hey, I can show you this. I would say actually, and I had one of my guys, I told him, I say, look, you just made a commission. Go out and tell people, go out and tell somebody, share the opportunity with somebody without telling your company name. I give you an idea. I say, go out and tell them, hey man, I just made $150 just for helping somebody live healthier. Man, I love doing this on a part-time basis. Everybody's going to look at me like, what are you talking about? I thought you were a coach. You were looking at, what do you mean? What are you doing? How did you help somebody by staying here? Did you give them a workout program or something? Because knowing that he was a coach, they were going to ask questions. Be like, nah, I didn't. I say, but actually, it would take me too long to explain these things. But I can give you, if you gave me a few minutes on the phone, I can tell you about it. Matter of fact, I can show you better than I can tell you. How about I show you, take about 10, 15 minutes and I'll tell you about it. If you're interested, cool. If not, whatever. I can show you how I was helping people get healthy and I was still making money. What? Okay, let me see. You didn't throw your company name out. You didn't go out there for somebody to go do their own research on something, whatever it may have been. It's curiosity post. Make people curious about what it is that you're doing. All right, now a lot of people are having problems even finding people that to look at their opportunity. Well, because you've worn out your warm market. You've worn out your and you really don't have anybody close to you to talk to. All right. How do you go about? I'm saying, how do I go about getting leads? How do I go about getting people to see my opportunity? I got something for you. I'm going to put something in. There's a training that I'm going to put in the comments after this is over. There's a training I'm going to put in the contents. You can learn how to get leads each and every day, not necessarily on their offline tactics, their offline strategies. You'll be able to get leads every day in your business. Leads up in front of you each and every day. And a lot of people don't even realize it. Okay, they don't even realize it. All right, so look in the comments below after this live is over with, and check out that training. You're going to find out how you can begin to get more people looking at what you have to offer and how to get more leads and matter of fact, help a whole lot of people with what you have to offer. All right, so breaking up really bad, it must be the connection. It says my connection is weak. I think that's just Facebook, so I don't know, but if you found this of value, if you happen to be on this thing you watching, whether it's the replay or anything else, if you found this of value, hit that share button, hit a few likes, and make sure you turn on the notification. Excuse me, allergies. Make sure you turn on the notifications whenever I go live so you don't miss a single tip. Yeah, I saw you said I'm breaking up real bad. I don't really know what to do. Let me see if I can move forward. But let me ask you all a question. For those of you all that happen to have your own business opportunity, your own business or whatever it may be, okay? So I'm going to move around while I'm talking to you. I'm losing you. She said, I'm losing you. Don't let me lose. Matter of fact, let me put this on. People are going to be looking at me. Now, I'm not looking at the camera because now I am not trying to have an accident. So, for you all that have your own business opportunity, let me ask you, how do you present your opportunity to other people? How and I'm asking, I want to know, how do you go about presenting what you have to offer to other people? Do you just tap people on the shoulder? Are you emailing them? Are you calling people? Are you setting stuff up on Facebook? How are you going about marketing your opportunity? Because what I want to show you how to be more effective in getting people to see what you have to offer. So a lot of people are doing a lot of work and not getting any results because you're not getting any results because the people that you're trying to reach, you're not reaching for whatever reason that may be. So how are you going about marketing your opportunity? All right. If you want to put it in the comments, tap it in the comments. You can even inbox me if you're looking, if you're not getting the results that you want. Because my idea, the things that I figured out when I began marketing, I'm God's now. No, I'm not God. No, I'm not God now. The things that began to resonate with me after I actually watched the training was that what I was doing wasn't effective because I was marketing in incorrect ways. I was actually repelling people to look at what I had to offer and using my own strategies and tactics. Okay, you got to get yourself. You on a plane? No, I'm not on a plane. I need to be on a plane. I just got off a plane. I think you'd see a whole lot more people if I was in the plane. You might have heard a little bit of noise too. Matter of fact, I don't know if I would have any reception in the plane. But it would be good to be on one. But if you have a business opportunity, I don't care what it is, you have to learn how to be effectively. There are strategic ways you want to get what you want in front of people so that you can get the results. How can you help people? My goal right now is to help at least 20 more people before the end of this year learn how to promote their business opportunity. At least. I want to help 20 more people. So I don't care. My girl Marionette that happened on here, appreciate you hopping on here. You and Latina, appreciate you all hopping on here. I know Marionette's a book writer. So how can she effectively get more people seeing her book? How can she get more book sales? That's the kind of thing that I want to begin to help people learn how to market your opportunity and understand that plastering your stuff, once again, is not the way to do it. What's going on, Miss Angela? Appreciate you hopping on this. And matter of fact, Miss Angela can attest to this thing. Miss Angela, how do you feel? And I'm gonna ask you so you can know as well. How do you feel when you go online and you see people just plastering their company name and logo all over social media and emails and everything else like that? What does that do? Does that make you cut that ad off? And matter of fact, I'm talking to everybody. What does that make you do? When you get an email that seems very pitchy and very salesy, are you more likely to delete it? Then just ask it. Just ask it, because me, I'm more likely to delete it than I am to really look at it. But when I get an email that tells me about something that something can do, I'm more trying to figure out what is this, what it's about, and how is it. Than spam is what's for supper. I like that. I don't know if I want to eat any more spam though. You know, I used to cook spam all the time, and after I think I'm spammed out. I think I'm totally spammed out. That was my marketing strategy about 3 or 4 years ago. I was cooking up spam for everybody, but you see that you see that response from Miss Angela. Anybody else? When you get an email, matter of fact, when you get emails that tell you to buy this, buy this, buy this, do you delete them? Do you ignore them? How do a lot of people get you into their stores? Because they give you something of value. More than likely, they give you something free that you walk in. Matter of fact, ask my wife. Ask her why we spend so much time in dadgum Victoria's Secret and what's the name of that candle place? Bath and Body Works, or the soap place. Because they're always giving her something for free. You got to learn how to provide value to people if you want them to come back. Best way to provide value, give them something free. Give them something free. I'm at a stoplight so I can read this. It says they are new in marketing, and we train to provide real value. That's absolutely correct. We will train you and provide value. So, once again, I just wanted to reach out to a couple of folks today. Just let you know, if you do this, you will lose them. If you're posting your link all over social media, and I'm gonna go down so I can see past this thing. If you're posting your link all over social media and all that kind of stuff, even to people that want to know what you're doing, you will lose them when they do their own research and get 1 or 2 or more, however many negative comments. They're going to base their opinion on what they read and not what you have the opportunity to show them, because you've already shown them a company. First thing they're thinking is one person said this doesn't work. They said it doesn't work. So guess what? They're going to believe it doesn't work. And you're not going to have the opportunity to show them. All right, so that was my message for the day. If you agree with that, if this resonates with you, if you have a business opportunity, perhaps you were like me at one point, you were spamming and all you did was put your business opportunity out there hoping that somebody clicked your link. I still get inboxes from people right now that just send me an inbox and say, hey, you should join my business. Click this link to join here now. Right now, we're doing some life-changing things. We're game changers. Nobody else is doing what we're doing in the industry. We're the first of our kind. I get inboxes almost every day of somebody pitching me, telling me to join their business, how great their company is. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn what I was about to say into another lie. Curiosity is more powerful. Find the lead, determine the need, serve them where they are. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You see that? You see that? I'm going to read that again. Curiosity. You can read it for yourself, but I'm going to read it for you. I know that's supposed to be curiosity. Curiosity is more powerful. Find the lead, determine the need, and serve them where they are. All right? So, that was the message for the day. And Miss Angela Brooks just helped me bring it and close this thing out even more with that comment alone. All right, so you all have a blessed and wonderful day. If you enjoyed this training, if you enjoyed the message that I just brought you, the tip that I just gave you, you can find more tips at successwithlyndon.com. And once again, if you're looking for ways to market your opportunity, but still are kind of stuck on not knowing how, because you're not getting people to look, I'm going to put a link in the comments of how you can begin to get leads offline every single day. It's stuff I wouldn't bypass this. It's stuff that you see each and every day that you didn't even realize was a lead for you to be able to help you grow your business. So I'm gonna throw that in the comments for you. But check that out. You can get access to it. But y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Share this thing out if this was a value. Only if it was a value. Only if you found it valuable. All right, but I appreciate your time. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful. I will see y'all for Tips to 2 tomorrow. Matter of fact, and I'm going to talk about the message that I was about to say, but I was about to leak. But I'm going to wait till tomorrow to give it to you. But check it out. Matthew 7:7. Seek and ye shall find. But you better believe people are seeking for something that to get them out of this situation. Will you be the one that present it in the manner that keeps their attention? All right, y'all have a blessed day. See y'all later. Appreciate you hopping on. And I'll see y'all over at successwithlyndon.com.